Okay, so really quick check-in. Welcome to day 51. We've crossed the 50-day mark. We're now into the second half of our first 100. Props to me. One little topic I want to talk about. Okay, so I got some of these fish oil soft gels. They were kind of middle of the line. There were a lot of products that were recommended. I'll link the article that I looked into, that I kind of referenced to when I was looking at the top brands, middle brands, and then bottom brands. One thing you want to look out for is maybe certain ingredients in certain brands that aren't created by doctors, thus maybe aren't as safe. However, I'm not too worried about any of the ingredients. The one main thing I was looking for is that the omega-3 fatty acids that are included are the EPA and DHA. So I'm getting good fatty acids. And each pill is 300 milligrams. Now that's not hitting me at that 500 milligram mark that I want, or I guess should be aiming for. But for like 15 to 20 bucks, I just gave myself a decent, healthy dosage of fatty acid omega-3s for the next 200 days. So don't think you can go too wrong there. So that's kind of it. I just wanted to check in, say that I got that in the mail. Alright, now skip ahead 24 hours to the future. Need one of these. Alright, I'm headed out for 4 mile. Welcome to day 52. I'm out for a 4 mile. It only says a 3 mile on the sell sheet on the training schedule, but as I've said, I've been wanting to tack on a couple extra miles, and I think it helps in my warm-up. One thing I do on a note on the day, I went to the doctor's this morning. I'm now on antibiotics for my ears. I'm on a new cream because I've got like burning legs. Yeah. So nothing crazy. I guess I just want to say, feeling kind of tired. I'm going to go for this run because I'm not about to miss a run. And let's go for a little winter jog. Alright, talk to you in a bit. Okay. So yeah, just ran a 4 miler. Unfortunately, the GPS was not working on my heart rate monitor. It didn't click in until like 2 minutes in. I have minimal stats. Although it felt like a good run, I just kind of went out there and had a little bit of fun with it because I really wasn't feeling too good. And I'm still not feeling too hot. What I gathered from the 4 miles is that my average mile was 9:28 and my average heart rate was 159. All in all, pretty rad. It was like 15 degrees, windy. The banks were kind of snowed in, so there wasn't much of a shoulder. When cars drove by, I was kind of bouncing around in the snow a little bit. What are you gonna do? So, solid 4 miler. So, this is basically, I'm seeing this as it may turn into more of an intermediate 25-week program, which all comes down to kind of listening to your body. Like, if you feel like you're not really pushing yourself, and believe me, I'm on my 8th week, and some of this has felt so slow and grueling. But I do appreciate the fact that I think I have built a really strong aerobic base for that time period. I'm not saying, an aerobic base could take months, years. As you continue running, you are always working on getting more out of less work from your heart, basically. So yeah, just kind of an update on, I might start pushing things a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes. And on the topic of listening to your body, I would just like to say, I've been kind of cruising through this biography on Steve Prefontaine, a character I knew fairly little about. Super epic dude, super epic mustache. Definitely inspires me to shave everything but the stash. But as I'm cruising through this, I came across this one section. It's one of the trainers talking about him When he would come in for a race, before his many big races, he would come in with a complaint of some kind. The Oregon trainer remembers a sore foot, tight hamstring, or any other mild complaint. I would always check him over, decide what the problem was. We would treat it. Usually it was a mild nature. Steve was like a finely tuned machine, and if it wasn't running exactly right, he would know it. That is something that I think is point in case to all of this. If you can listen to your body and know what is something worth taking a day off from, what's something that maybe you slow down and you feel something during a run, and all of a sudden you slow down, you try to kind of diagnose it, and you just get better and better at listening to your body. This is something that I know I've heard in podcasts and interviews with Phil Maffetone. He talks about how he doesn't really encourage runners to run with headphones, run with music, because he feels that it's kind of a separation of the runner it puts a barrier between the runner and their body, and you want to feel your body. You want to feel the pain that your body's feeling. Not necessarily for the enjoyment of pain, but for the sake of knowing, listening to your body, what feels good. And yeah, even at the same point, knowing what feels good. Because then you can think, like, what did I eat for breakfast? What did I eat for dinner? How long did I sleep? What side did I sleep on? Things like that. That's something I would think about. The average person, probably not so much. But, listening to your body and knowing and becoming better at being an on-hand doctor for yourself. Obviously, if you have an issue, you should definitely see a doctor. I went to the doctor this morning for a number of things, mainly just to pry their brains about health insurance, because I'm probably not going to have any soon. So yeah, wee little talk, solid 4-mile run. It was cold, 15-degree day. Maybe that gets me ready for a super cold February half marathon. And shit, as always, ciao for now. See you later.